Hi, my name is Christina Tedesco and I'm the writer and the director of the short film The Red Route. The short follows the day in the life of Kate, a young woman who is the survivor of kidnapping and sexual trafficking. It shows how her experience still haunts every moment of her life. It's a fictional narrative about a very real problem we have in this world today. I first learned about sex trafficking when I was a teenager, and since then I've become involved in organizations that are aimed at abolishing sex trafficking and also aimed at spreading awareness on the issue. It astounds me that there's still a slave trade going on in our country, and that so many children as young as 4 years old are threatened, abused, and broken because of it. I feel like this story hasn't really been told in this way before. I feel like other films are either documentaries, which are aimed at people who already know a lot about this issue. And I feel like the big Hollywood blockbusters tell stories about the rescuers rather than about the victims themselves. My goal with this film is to tell a story about the victim who must find the strength within herself to help her survive. It's a story that's emotional, identifiable, and enlightening to people who don't really know much about this issue. It's something I want to share with the world. I would love it if this film could help make a difference for these children. My passion is filmmaking. It's telling stories to people, which is what I'm doing. I'm finding something important to me and telling it to the world, or at least whoever wants to watch. I feel so fortunate that I get to create films based on subjects that I feel the world should hear about. I feel like this story needs to be told. Though it's not based on a true story, there are hundreds of thousands of girls just like Kate, and spreading awareness on this issue can get the girls the help they need. This issue is so close to me because I guess it just breaks my heart knowing that this happens in the world and that people can do this to children, that they could just take their innocence from them and they could drain the life out of them and just leave them so broken and empty. And, I think awareness is a big step in helping these children. I feel like the more people who know about the issue, the more people that can do something to stop this. In order to get this film made, we need to raise at least $2,500. We're asking for the money to cover the funds needed for food for the crew, equipment, even though we have our own, including the red camera, which we're planning on using, we still need money for odds and ends. We also need money for props, art, costumes, and makeup. We also need funds to cover the cost of post-production, which includes editing and the fees for festivals. We owe a huge thanks to all of you who are helping to get the Red Route made.